Hello, my little gems. This is Sapphire, and welcome to Squad Busters. This video will be about the first 24 hours of Squad Busters and how I perceived it personally. Before we start, I would like to ask you to put in a creator code inside of your shop, regardless which one you choose, because it helps out the creators in this space. Thank you so much. Okay, so in this video I will be talking about the good, the bad, and everything in between from the first 24 hours of the game's release. I will definitely be updating this guide once we have more information, but for now this is the first 24 hours of the soft launch. I'll be splitting this video into sections, talking about the good, the bad, and what I think should change before the global launch. Okay, so let's start with the good. I really like the game's design and its aesthetics. I love the use of the characters from Supercell games, since I'm a huge Supercell nerd and I play Brawl Stars, Clash Royale, Clash of Clans. I even tried out Heyday, so I really love all of those IPs and the usage of them is really perfect. I also like how they brought back the Kaiju from Brawl Stars, which was one of my favorite game modes in that game, but it had to be removed because it wasn't as popular. The gameplay itself is also a lot of fun. I actually enjoy it a lot, even though some people don't like the fact that you have to stand still to attack. They prefer the Brawl Stars model where you have the attack button and the movement button. I personally like it, and I enjoyed it a lot. The variety in gameplay that they added through spells and other means that you can choose mid-game, the game modes, the different maps, the mechanics that belong to each character, like Greg being the only one who can cut trees, and Bee being the only one who can use those rattle bees. I really enjoy it a lot. I also like the progression system. I think the progression system is great. The fact that you progress with those purple points, and I think they are called portal energy. Yeah. The fact that you progress using those portal energy and you get them from basically everywhere. I also love the fact that they added a use for the gems that you collect during your game, your match, because they were basically useless before that, as far as I know. But now through the gem pass you can actually get some good rewards using those. Like other Supercell games, the pass here, the Gems pass, is really good and you get a lot of progression from it. But also, like other Supercell games, I don't really like the shop offers that they keep doing. The hub world is also amazing. I really love the idea of being able to see your characters on the hub world and interacting with them. And I would love if they would add buildings similar to like Clash of Clans or Heyday, like other players already said. I think Ken and OJ said it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I would love for them to have this idea in the game, because it would really make for a fun way to interact with your units further. I also like the fact that they added beginner challenges so that you can get to explore the game and learn more of how to play it and what you need to do and which objectives you have to work on. Lastly, I want to talk about the Achievements book. The Achievements book is actually a really good mechanic that they added, because you didn't have any reason to kill certain enemies before, and now having this book and clearing achievements and getting that portal energy towards your progression will make it actually fun to play the game, even if you don't have chests available. I also like the fact that they added a party system so that you can play with friends. But I'm not sure if it queues you up with other enemy players that are solo. I don't think this is really fair if that happens. But yeah, alas, I think it's a good system. It might need some improving. I still don't know how it works yet 100%, but for now it is a fun mechanic to use. Okay, so let's talk about the negative now. What I really hate about this game is that there are consumable items, such as rerolls and normal keys, epic keys, and fusion keys. Those consumables give you an unfair advantage mid-game, but you can buy them before, so like they are really pay to win. I don't like this aspect. I think they really should remove them. Like, the reroll tokens, I guess, are okay, like, because you want to reroll your character sometimes, or you don't want this specific character, so you want to change them, which is okay and fine by me. But having keys to open chests for free, basically, just because you bought them from the shop before you entered is a really unfair advantage. I don't like this. And like I already said, the shop offers aren't really the best. Like, I've seen some people on the subreddit get the same offer. Some people got more from a certain unit, like a barbarian or dynamite or something like that, and others got a lot less for the same price, which may be testing and price testing, but I don't understand why they would do that, to be honest, in that way. They could have done it in many other different ways. I also don't like the fact that they are selling, like for example, I have the shop offer right now up. It's for Max, for $10 Canadian, just for the baby character. Like, it's not really worth it at all, you know, because baby characters are underpowered in comparison to evolved characters, and yeah, I don't really like the system that they are using here to do that. Like, $10 Canadian should at least get you an evolved Max, for example, but like a baby Max, it's not a good idea. Another aspect I don't like is mega units. Mega units are like those beefy versions of your units. So for example, the only one I have right now is Mega El Primo, which is El Tigre. It's his Brawl Stars skin. He's just a more powerful, extremely powerful Primo, super tanky, but he's a consumable, which is also a pay-to-win aspect technically, because you can only get them by either doing the pass or, well, paying to get them from the shop. So, like I said, I mean, I get that Supercell wants to make money from the game. This is, after all, why would they make this game if they don't want to make money out of it? And it's understandable, but making consumables to generate money is not the right way, in my opinion, because consumables are the most pay-to-win thing in any game, not just this game. I mean, like I said, this is the first 24 hours. Maybe those mechanics aren't as bad as I think right now. We'll have to wait and see. Anyways, let's talk about the last aspect I wanted to talk about, which is this game ready for global? Alright, so the game is a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really enjoying it, even though it's pay to win and you get wrecked by many people who have paid more money and have more improved characters. The game is still a lot of fun. Like, you can pick it up, you can play it, and it's really enjoyable. What I would change personally to make it ready for a global release is really just those things that I already said with the consumables. It's not a good business strategy to build your gameplay based on those kind of things, because consumables are really hard to balance, guys. Like, you can't really balance them in a way that makes them not broken, because you wouldn't have players paying for them if they aren't broken. And you also can't make them too powerful, because it would ruin the gameplay of players that pay less or don't pay at all, which are the majority in this case of players. So yeah, removing consumables is a good thing, and adding more game modes. Yeah, I love the current mode, which is basically gem grab from Brawl Stars. It's really fun. It's a good mode. But I think they need other different modes. The modifiers are also good. I'm not gonna lie. Modifiers make the game mode feel a lot less boring if you repeat it. But the actual game mode itself, there needs to be multiple. Like, I think some people said that there are like data mines or something like that from. I think some people already said that there are like data mines about other game modes that are coming out, so hopefully this is true. But for now, I can only say what I know, and what I know is that there's only gem grab, basically. Gem grab is still a lot of fun. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad mode, but having more variety is what's needed to make this game ready for global release. Okay, so anyways, this was my first 24 hours review of Squad Busters. I really tried to speak out what I think is necessary to make this game grow and become better. And since Supercell is currently asking us for our opinions, I decided to share mine in the form of this video. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I will hopefully be making more Squadbusters content in the future. I would love to make a guide for every world and what strategies you should use for every world and every modifier that you have there. Yeah, alas, thank you very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!